Hi everyone. In this video I'm going to discuss the current affairs for November 1st and November 2nd. As I've already mentioned in the previous videos, these are some of the important questions from these two dates, that is November 1st and November 2nd. If you wish to attempt the full quiz, then you can visit the website www.anujjindal.in and there you can attempt the quiz for absolutely free. So you do not have to pay anything for the quiz. You can attempt the quiz for free. Now coming to the SEBI examination, so it is scheduled to be held on 17th of November and the current affairs are important till 10th of November. So the current affairs from last 5 to 6 months plus the current affairs till 10th of November are important for the SEBI examination. Apart from this, the IBPS mains examination is scheduled to be held on 18th November and the current affairs are even asked in that exam as well. So be prepared for these current affairs to be asked in the examination. Let's begin with the first question. What is India's rank as per the World Bank's Ease of Doing Index 2018? Very important question. So Ease of Doing Business Index report is being released by World Bank and according to this report, India has climbed to another 23 points, that is at 77th rank. So India has been placed at 77th rank and it is the first time that it has been ranked as the top ranked country. So it is the top ranked country among all the South Asian countries. So among the South Asian countries, it is ranked at the first position, and among the BRICS countries, so among Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa, it is at the third position. Now this Ease of Doing Business Index 2018 has been topped by New Zealand, which is at the first position. The second position is of Singapore and it is followed by Denmark. Somalia is at the 190th position. So total of 190 countries were being taken into consideration for this Ease of Doing Business Index 2018 and Somalia is at the last position and New Zealand is at the first position, India at 77th position. Next is, as per the Air Quality Index, what is the name of the category for the range 201 to 300? So according to this SAFAR, so this was the Central Run SAFAR System of Air Quality and Weather Forecasting and Research. So this is the system being used by Center for calculating the Air Quality Index, and there is a particular category for this Air Quality Index, which is for the category 0 to 50, it is known as good, or the air quality is good around the people. Next is the 51 to 100, that is the satisfactory air quality. Moderately polluted is when the category index ranges from 101 to 200. Poor for 201 to 300, very poor for 301 to 400 and severe or hazardous for 401 to 500. So in this question it has been asked that what is the category range for 201 to 300. So it is poor. The answer for this question is poor. So 201 to 300 we name it in the poor category. Next is, an again important question is, which state has launched the Soura Jalanidhi scheme related to use of solar and energy? So first of all, this scheme is associated with Odisha. So Odisha has launched this scheme, which is Soura Jalanidhi, and second important thing is it is related to the solar energy consumption or usage of solar energy in agriculture. So the purpose, the name and the state is very important. So it has been launched so that they could encourage the use of solar energy in the agriculture sector. And under this scheme, what would happen is farmers residing in those areas where there is lack of electricity or infrastructure, they would be provided with 5,000 solar pumps and it would help in irrigating 25 acres of land. So these 5,000 solar pumps or these infrastructure pump facility would be given to the farmers at the subsidy of 90%. So they just need to pay the 10% of the amount, rest 90% would be subsidized. So Soura Jalanidhi scheme has been launched in Odisha to encourage farmers to use solar energy in agriculture. One more important point regarding Odisha is, as all over the India, the Pradhan Mantri Ayushman Bharat program was launched. But in Odisha, so Odisha has its own health insurance scheme, which is known as Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana. So this is the state-oriented scheme, and Odisha has not adopted this Pradhan Mantri Ayushman Bharat program. They have come up with their own scheme of Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana, and it covers both the below poverty line people and the above poverty line people, thus making an historic step. So two important things regarding Odisha is Soura Jalanidhi scheme and the Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana. This Biju Swasthya has been named after the leader Biju Patnaik. Moving on to the next question, what is the name of the scheme launched by Karnataka to boost employment opportunities for SC/ST youth through entrepreneurship? So what is this name of this scheme? So Karnataka has come with the Samruddhi scheme, which is targeted at the socially marginalized communities or the SC/ST youth, so that skills could be developed in them, and the training would be provided in retail management or the taxation policies or inventory management. So motivating these youth to work through entrepreneurship is the main motive of this Samruddhi scheme launched by Karnataka. Next, and again very important question, is the central government from time to time gives such directions to the bank as it may, after consultation with the governor of the bank, consider necessary in the public interest. Which of the following section of the RBI Act states the same? So this statement is exactly taken from the section 7 of the RBI Act, which says that the central government from time to time may give suggestions to or may give directions to the bank. So RBI is although an independent entity of the government, but however in certain instances they may have to listen to the government. Now coming to the rest of the sections which are mentioned over here. So section 3 deals with the establishment and the incorporation of the Reserve Bank of India. Section 22 deals with the right to issue bank notes. So these are some of the very important sections of the RBI Act. Section 3 is with the establishment of the RBI. Section 22 with the right to issue bank notes. Section 17 is related with the business that RBI can carry out. So it states down all the guidelines and provisions which could be covered or which could be taken as the business of RBI. Section 45U is again an important section which deals with the repo rate or the reverse repo rate, the money market instruments or the securities. So these all are covered in the section 45U of the RBI Act, and section 7 deals with how the decision making is being done in RBI, that is central government may time to time instruct or give directions to RBI regarding their functioning. Next is Dash was named as the official partner for the Odisha's Hockey Men's World Cup 2018. So this Hockey Men's World Cup 2018 will be held in Bhubaneswar this year, and Tata Steel has been named as the official partner for this Odisha's Hockey Men's World Cup 2018. Next is Pankaj Advani is associated with. So recently world champion Pankaj Advani has won this Asian Snooker title, and this Asian Snooker Championship was held in China. So Pankaj Advani is associated with snooker. Next is Union Government has proposed to change the name of Dash Airport to Veer Surendra Sai Airport. First of all, Veer Surendra Sai is a well-known freedom fighter of Odisha. So it's implied that this airport is situated in Odisha. So the Jharsuguda Airport has been proposed, or the name has been proposed for Jharsuguda Airport to be changed to Veer Surendra Sai Airport. Next is, according to the new online facility launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, MSMEs, that is the micro, small and medium enterprises, will be able to avail loans up to Dash in less than an hour. So recently new measures have been approved by Prime Minister Narendra Modi for improving the funding availability for these MSME sector. Under this scheme, they would be able to avail loans up to 1 crore and it would be provided in less than an hour. So according to the information available with the MSME Ministry, the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, there are more than 63 millions of such enterprises which are engaged in both manufacturing, services, trade and more than half of which are in the rural areas. So looking at this figure, there is the constraint of availability of loans for these MSME sector. Therefore, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has come up with this loan availing facility in which they can avail the loan up to 1 crore in less than an hour. The last question and the very important question is, SEBI will launch the Unified Payments Interface as an alternative payment option for the retail investors for buying the shares in public issue in a phased manner from 1st January next year. So what would happen is, SEBI has decided to launch this Unified Payment Interface through which the retail investors would be able to buy shares in the public issue from 1st January 2019. Now, using this UPI interface, what would be the benefit for these retail investors? So it will cut the listing time for an IPO to dash from dash day. So currently the time is T plus 6, that is 6 days, and it would be cut down to 3 days. So the answer is 3 days from 6 days. And this UPI is the, as we know, that is an instant payment system which is developed by the National Payment Corporation of India. Wow, how will this SEBI launch this UPI interface? So SEBI has decided to introduce this UPI as a paymenting mechanism with the application supported block by block amount. So this UPI facility would be provided with this application supported by block amount, and it will cut down the listing time for an IPO to 3 days, which is currently 6 days. So this is all for the November 1 and November 2 for the current affairs. Please subscribe to the channel Anuj Jindal and do come up with the feedback in the comment section below. You can attempt the full quiz for free by downloading the Infinity app, or you can just visit the website www.anujjindal.in, and on the home page you can itself find the quiz. Click on that link and attempt the quiz. Thank you so much for watching the video.